Rana Basharat Ali Khan criticizes U.S. policy shift on Afghan refugee resettlement, calls for immediate action. Rana Basharat Ali Khan, chairman of the International Human Rights Movement, has expressed grave concern over the recent executive order issued by President Donald Trump, suspending the U.S. Refugee Admissions Program. This decision directly impacts approximately 15,000 Afghan refugees currently stranded in Pakistan, including former U.S. allies and human rights defenders fleeing Taliban persecution. This policy shift is a betrayal of the Afghan people who risked their lives to support the U.S. mission during the Afghan conflict, stated Khan. It also places undue strain on Pakistan, a nation already grappling with security challenges, by leaving these vulnerable individuals in precarious conditions. Many of the affected refugees had been approved for resettlement in the United States and were awaiting final processing. The sudden suspension has left them in limbo, unable to return to Afghanistan due to imminent threats to their safety and unable to integrate into Pakistani society due to legal and social barriers. Khan emphasized the severe implications of this decision, both for the refugees and for regional stability. The presence of these individuals in Pakistan not only jeopardizes their safety but also poses significant risks to Pakistan's security, as extremist elements could exploit their vulnerability. He added, under Khan's leadership, the international human rights movement has been a vocal advocate for refugee rights, the protection of marginalized communities worldwide. This development underscores the organization's commitment to holding governments accountable for their humanitarian obligations. We call upon the U.S. administration to immediately reconsider this decision and honor its commitments to the Afghan people who stood by them in times of need, said Khan. Abandoning these individuals undermines the principles of justice, humanity, and the very values that the United States claims to uphold. The international human rights movement urges the global community to step forward in addressing this humanitarian crisis. It calls for immediate international cooperation to ensure the resettlement and protection of Afghan refugees, whose lives remain at risk. Khan reiterated his unwavering dedication to advocating for the rights of displaced individuals, emphasizing that their safety and dignity are paramount. This is not just an Afghan or Pakistani issue, it is a test of our shared humanity and collective responsibility, he concluded.